Hi, this is Sweet June. How's everybody doing today? Getting ready to go into the store. Just getting off of work. Getting ready to go into the Myers store. Um, pick up some stuff for, pick up a few things. Pick up something for dinner. Um, think I'm gonna. I like to have some chicken. I want some fried chicken today, and I might do greens or green beans. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm out here. It's a beautiful day, beautiful Sunday morning. But I'm noticing that like the last time I was out here, quite a few people was going into the store. I was sitting in the car just marinating on things, thinking about my life, what moves I'm gonna be making in the future. I know I said that a few videos back that I wasn't gonna be thinking about the future, but I can't help it. I can't help it. Like actually, because of the coronavirus, I said, well, I'm not going to think about the future, but I can't help it. I can't help it, and I gotta. That's all a part of me keeping my faith up, and and keeping myself encouraged. I'm trying to keep myself encouraged and keep my faith up. And that's the way I do it. I don't know how you guys do it, but that's how I do it. That's how I keep my faith up and keep myself encouraged. But I will say this before I go into what I'm going to talk about in a minute here. I'm thinking about going back to school. I'm thinking about trying to go back to school. I think I'm getting my motivation up. If you guys watch my channel, any of you guys watch my channel on a regular basis, about 2018, it was back in 2018, the early part of 2018, I would say maybe February, March is somewhere in there. I did a video saying that I lost my motivation. I was depressed and I lost my motivation. You would have to go way back in my archives to find that video. But I did it in the early part of. I know I did it in the early part of 2018. I'm pretty sure I did. Um, and I was talking about how I was depressed and I lost my motivation, and um, I worked hard. To make a long story short, I went to school and uh, I went to school for many, many years while I was raising my two sons. I went for many years. I mean, many years while I was raising my two sons. I raised my two sons, and I worked, and I went to school, and I did it for years. I did that for years, and um, I didn't. I messed around and wound up not graduating because first of all, I maxed out on my financial aid. That all maxed out, and then this college that I was going to closed. So I had those two issues. The reason why I couldn't finish school, I was only 3 classes away from my bachelor's. I was like 3 classes away from my bachelor's. So that took me into I really took me into a depression. I really got depressed, and I was really depressed and really, really discouraged me. I was so discouraged and so depressed, and um I got really, really, really discouraged, and I just and when I get depressed, which I don't, that's why I don't like getting depressed, because depression is counterproductive. It's counterproductive, and it goes against everything that I want to do, you know, or feel like I need to do. You feel me? You know, if you're depressed, most people when they get depressed lose motivation. That's one of the symptoms of depression is you lose your motivation. And so when you lose your motivation, then you can't really do what you need to do or what you're supposed to be doing or what you want to do, because you don't. And so for a long time I had lost my motivation. I was depressed, and I lost my motivation, and I really lost my motivation because I tried to apply for a scholarship here in town. They turned me down. And so after that, I just didn't try anymore after that. And I just got really, really frustrated. The thing is, I really got frustrated. I really got frustrated, and I got so frustrated, and then I started getting discouraged. And then I started getting depressed. And I didn't know how to get, I had been like that. But ironically, this job is motivating me. Believe it or not, this job that I'm on now is motivating me. Uh, Cleaning toilets and wiping booties is motivating me. And it dawned on me one day. I was cleaning the toilet one day, and I was like, I get so tired of cleaning toilets, I don't know what to do. I said, I am so tired of cleaning toilets, I don't know what to do. So I said, you know what? If this doesn't motivate me, nothing will. I said, if this does not motivate me, nothing will. I said, June, because I self taught, June, if this doesn't motivate you, nothing will. Nothing will motivate you if this doesn't motivate you. Okay. So sometimes everything happens for a reason. I do feel like I am, believe it or not, ironically, I feel like I'm in the right in a right place right now. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. Because I've heard people say, if you're in a certain place in your life, you are where you are supposed to be. And you're supposed to be there for a reason. And sometimes, I don't know about everybody else, but I overthink sometimes. And I'm thinking, I'll be overthinking sometimes. But then, because of this pandemic, and the reason why I say I'm in the right place is because of this pandemic. Because had I been working retail or if I had a work that was working in a factory, I would have got laid off, which, I guess it wouldn't have been a terribly bad thing, because I would have been getting $800 a week, but if I had been working retail, then I would have been more at risk of getting this virus. I would have been at a higher risk of getting the virus. But because I'm at the job where I'm at, my risk level is low, because I work by myself. I work in the AFC part of the home, and I work by myself, and it's just me and the residents. So I'm not exposed to a whole lot of people. So because of this pandemic is going on, I literally feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be as far as that. And so they say sometimes everything happens for a reason. But however, on the flip side, it's motivating me to. Because I feel like this is not where I want to stay and want to continue to be. It's motivating me to make some changes. And I did a video, said that they forgave my loans, and they took a big chunk off of my student loans. So I'm gonna see if I'm able to. And I hate to do that. I really hate to do that, but I really, really, I'm gonna see if I can qualify for loan so I can finish school. And like I said, I hate to do that, but it's only 3 classes, so it's not like I'm gonna be racking up a whole bunch of student loan money. And because I didn't get all the loans forgiven, because um I went to the community college, and I got my associates from there. So I borrowed money from the community college. So they didn't forgive that. They just forgave. I borrowed quite a bit from the college that I went to after I left the community college. So it knocked off a huge chunk. I mean, a huge chunk of what I owed. So to the point now where I feel like I might be able to qualify at this point for something. I got to do my FAFSA. But now I really feel like, because for a while there I felt like I didn't have the motivation to even go back to school. For a while there, I'm like, I'm feeling motivated to even go back, to even try to go back to school. And so now I'm feeling like I'm at a place now where I want to try to take the steps to get back in there, because I want to be able to put that on my resume. I want to be able to put on my resume that I have this bachelor's degree. And I thought to myself the other day, I said, June, I said, you worked really hard. You plugged away. I plugged away for so many years, and I worked hard for so many years. And I said, you worked too hard. I said, I told myself, I self-talk. I said, you worked too hard to just not, to not have this piece of paper, to not have this degree. You deserve the degree. You worked for it. You earned it. I mean, it's like I told myself, I said, you deserve that degree because you worked too hard to not have it, you know, if that makes sense, if I'm making sense. And so I owe it to myself it's just something that I feel like I need to do for myself. I owe it to myself. Still not sure that I will even be able to even get a job with it, because it's going to be a liberal studies. It's going to be a bachelor's degree in liberal studies. That's what it's going to be. So I still don't know if I'm going to even be able to get a job with that thing, but at least I will be able to put it on my resume. It'll be on that resume, and it'll say bachelor's degree, and who knows, I might be able to use it for something, you know. There's no guarantee I'm still going to be able to find something with it, but at least I will have it, and it'll be there. It'll be, instead of me having pending, because right now I have pending, bachelor's pending, and that's what I have on my resume now. And I'm not cool with that. And so I want to be able to put bachelor's degree on there. So I feel like I'm making progress now. I'm at a place where I'm getting my motivation back up. The bottom line is I'm getting it back up. I'm getting my motivation back up there. And so and this, going through this pandemic, and lots of people have lost their lives. We lost over 100,000 people in this country to the coronavirus, and it's just making me realize how short life really is. And it's just, life is just so short, and it's too short to be sitting around moping and poping and woe is me, you know what I mean? It's just too short, and I just, to be doing that, and I don't, so I'm gonna pray about it, and hopefully I'll be able to get the monies to complete my to get this thing done, to get it done. I mean, it's only 3 classes, so I can knock that out. I plugged away for years, so what's 3 classes? So I don't know if I'm gonna go do anything beyond that. I'm thinking about it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to really do anything beyond that. But I just feel like this is something, that I really need to do. I just feel like this is what I need to do, and I need to do this for me, for my own peace of mind, because it's bothering me. It's bothering me. It bothers me. It depresses me, the fact that I don't have this degree. It bothers me too much. And so if it's bothering me that much, I need to do something about it. So hit me up in the comment section. Let me know if you guys face a similar situation, and what your situation is, as far as, did you go to school and you weren't able to finish for some reason? Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. But however, before I get off of here, I don't want to make this video too long, because it's so hard to take so long to upload these things on this phone. But I know there's a lot of people are going in here without their mask. Did they forget about the coronavirus? Did people forget about this whole situation with this Black Lives and people protesting all over the country? Did they forget about their mask? Like, did they forget about the coronavirus? Like, did they forget? Because I'm seeing, last time I was here, I seen a lot of people going in the store with their masks, and now I can count on one hand on people that I've seen go in the store with a mask on. So I don't know if people are forgetting about it. The virus is still out there because they got cities. They said L.A. got thousands of new cases. Florida's got some new cases because people was out there protesting and wasn't practicing social distancing and all that stuff they should have been doing. And a lot of people didn't have masks. So the virus is still there. It's still out there. So we still got it. But I'm noticing a lot of people, and they're starting to open things up up here in Michigan. They're starting to open things up. Our stores are going to be opening up. The rest of our stores are going to be opening up next week. And so they're slowly, and the governor is going to open up, saying that it's okay for them to open restaurants. I'm still not comfortable with going to a restaurant. So let me know in the comment section if you guys comfortable with going to restaurants. I'm not. So, but the gyms are still going to be closed for now. The gyms are not going to be open yet, but she kind of gradually opening things back up. So I guess people think because stuff is opening back up, then they can go without their mask or whatever. And the virus hasn't went away. It's still out there. So let me know what's going on in the comment section. Let me know what's going on with your state as far as that. Well, anyway, I ran my mouth long enough. Let me get in the store and get what I need and get home and take a nap because I got my meeting at 12:30, so I don't want to sleep through that. Okay, hit me up in the comment section. Be sure if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and like this video. And hit that, make sure you please hit the notification bell so every time I do a video, you will be notified. I need you guys to help me get my numbers up there. I need to get them numbers up there so I can start monetizing my channel again for once and for all. So I need your help on it. And share my videos. If you can, share my videos. I need all the help I can get. Hook a sister up. Help a sister out. I like to get a piece of the YouTube pie too. Okay, so hit me up. Okay, I'll be getting back with you guys later. Peace and love. This is Sweet June. Have a blessed Sunday.